Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars and welcome to another of my first impressions videos for Banishers Ghosts of New Eden on the PlayStation 5. Now this is a game that has been brought to us by the same people that brought us the vampire game that came out a couple of years ago, and it's a game I have played a lot, and it's a game I did cover and review on the channel back when it was released, and it's a game I really quite enjoyed. And what is Banishers Ghosts of New Eden? Well, it's like a supernatural action adventure game, I suppose, with light RPG elements. Now, it's set about 300 years ago, and you play this character Red, who at the start of the game is like an apprentice, an apprentice banisher with his lover. They go to a place called New Eden, which is in a very young America, to banish an evil spirit. They've been called there by one of their oldest friends. And when they get there, they find that this evil spirit is far more powerful than they realised. His lover, she's killed, and this isn't a spoiler. It's it's very easy to figure out if you watch any gameplay on this game. And she kind of comes back as a spirit, attaches herself to him, and they have to essentially, or Red has to essentially kind of set off to try and decide what to do in killing this evil spirit, but also does he do evil things, if you like, and kind of save her and resurrect her from the dead, or does he do, good things, banish spirits, and send her off to, heaven or whatever it is. Now, a lot of that story, I haven't got that far ahead yet. I'm really only at the tip of this game. This game came out very recently for PlayStation. Just yesterday, I believe. I might be wrong. And it's a game I've always had my eye on. I like these sorts of games. There's elements here of being a detective. There's fighting elements, there's supernatural elements, and it's something that's trying to do something a little bit different. Now, the first thing you do notice when you put this game on, it's got some pretty high production values here. I think the game looks delightful most of the time, and on the PlayStation you can change it to performance or quality, whichever you kind of want. There's lots of different settings you can actually choose on the game to kind of customize it how you want. You can make the game as easy or as hard as you want, and then you're in the game, and you're straight into the game with a good quality cutscene. You land on New Eden, and then you start your adventure, and it doesn't take long to kind of get into the game. And like I say, the strong production values give you a very, very good impression very, very quickly. I think the game looks very, very nice. It's very pleasing to look at, and the voice acting, I think, is of a very, very high standard. To say that this isn't a AAA release, it puts a lot of AAA releases to shame, if I'm being particularly honest. And then, like I say, you're in this story, and I must say, so far the story seems really very well written. I mean, sometimes you'll go into a game and it's got good production values and all this kind of stuff, and then you get to the story and the dialogue, and it's really cheesy, and it's just like, not like how people talk, and that's not at all the case with this game. It's very somber at times, but there's an air of lightness to it as well. There's moments of light comedy and stuff like that in the way that certain characters talk, but it's not like really depressing or anything like that, and the subject matter that it's dealing with would suggest so. It's also got, and I think this is probably what I think many people will have an issue with, and it really will depend on what your tolerance levels are like and what kind of game you are. So I think everything really here is of really high quality, and my early experiences of the combat is kind of where the game lets itself down a little bit. It's fairly basic in its combat, and you will come across different spirits in this game. There'll be like very basic ones that you'll just have to, slash and put them out of their misery, sort of thing, with your weapons that are obviously designed to kill these spirits, and you've also got the ability to banish these spirits, where you which essentially means you fill up a meter, and when it fills to the top, you can banish that particular spirit. And then throughout the game, obviously, you will upgrade yourself. And there is, I think my understanding is, and I haven't really got that far into it yet, there's like a crafting system, and there's a way to upgrade your weapons and your appearance and all this kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to exploring all of that. So far, I'm not going to lie, I've been really super impressed with this game. I'm enjoying revisiting it and completing the game. I've got a couple of things to prioritise first. I've got the Settlers game I want to play a little bit more of, and I want to finish Inquisitor, and then I will probably get round to doing this one and hopefully getting a review for you guys as quickly as possible. Good games coming out is always great. It's not always great when I've got a few on my list to complete, but I'm working as fast as I can to get them up for you guys. But early impressions are this is definitely a good quality game. I am enjoying the early parts of this game, and I'm definitely enjoying the cutscenes, the dialogue, and the way the game is presented, and the whole story as well. It's just very, very good. So stay tuned, guys, for a full review in, well, I don't want to overpromise, but I'll get it up as soon as I can. I really, really will try and do that. And I hope you enjoy checking out the rest of this first impressions gameplay video. There's about another 20 minutes or so gameplay from the very early points of the game, so it's not giving away too many spoilers or anything. So thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to call back on the channel for plenty more content very, very soon.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second. Welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Batchelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark, but the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
There's the inn.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink. Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
So close to town. Where are you leading me? More of you? No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here. I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? Ah. Here you are. Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait!
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.